So in today's video, we're going to check out the 10 weird things that Chinese people eat according to this video I found on YouTube. Coming up next, guys. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so let's just jump straight into this one.
The Chinese are well known when it comes to eating weird things.
Ooh.
It is famous that they eat everything under sea except a submarine. Everything on land with 4 legs except a table. Everything that flies except an airplane. And everything with 2 legs except human beings.
That I cannot deny. I've heard the same thing when I was maybe like 11 years old, I think. I was in a bus and I think some kid was actually sharing that with me and I was like, really? No way. Anyway, I hope I can actually give you some insight on this because this sounds like quite a bizarre statement, but we'll find out. We'll find out.
Recent coronavirus outbreak in China is also thought to be a result of eating such animals because there are several known types of coronavirus, all of which have their origins in bats. Seems pretty convincing to me. The Chinese cuisine seems pretty strange and surprise those who are either vegetarian or used to a common diet of beefsteak and chicken. I myself am an animal lover, even if it's a small sea creature, but here's a list of some weird foods that are commonly consumed by Chinese.
Alright.
Let's check it out in today's video.
Let's.
10. Deep fried spiders.
Ooh, deep fried spiders. Okay, I know for a fact that probably in China they do consume it, but this is also consumed, you know, in most Asian countries. And it's not consumed where it's like a mainstream sort of stuff. I mean, they do touch it, but it's not it's not in their daily diet for sure. Okay. Oh.
No one can even think of putting this hairy crawlies in their mouth, but Chinese are used to eat this
By the way, that does not look like a Chinese mouth. Just saying.
crawlies. One is about to vomit after seeing these spiders as an afternoon snack on the streets of China.
Oh, gross.
The body and head of these deep-fried spiders have delicate white meat inside, and its legs contain little flesh.
I wouldn't know.
One can imagine how terrifying it would be to consume this dish.
Yes.
9. Sea urchin with steamed eggs.
Hey, by the way, sea urchin is not gross. Sea urchin is actually really common. It's served not only in China. In fact, I actually ate this in Australia, in Sydney. That actually tastes like, you know, like roll from, you know, like prawn brains or whatever, and roll from the crabs and all that.
Sea urchin is a pretty versatile creature and is eaten in China in many different styles and recipes.
Okay, fair enough.
The urchin shell is sliced in half and used as a bowl in which
I just wanted to say, if you ever eat it this way, it's true they actually slice it in half, but because they slice it in half, think of it like an egg, because you know there is a chance that some of the pieces would actually fall inside it, so you have to be a bit careful when you eat this. Fair enough. Okay.
are mixed with the body of the urchin and then steamed.
I don't know if you want to steam it. Anyway, look at this. This video looks like it's from a Japanese restaurant, and yes, that's how it's served. Oh, it's actually really nice. It's a delicacy, actually.
It's like a scrambled egg and smoked salmon. It seems quite strange, but Chinese frequently consume sea urchin because of its unique taste.
Yep, I agree. It's quite a unique taste. It's very rich, but bit of a disclaimer here. It's a bit of an acquired taste, but you should try it at least once.
8. Jellyfish salad.
This is really common. Chinese New Year, they have it. Actually, you can literally order in any Chinese restaurant. It's basically a salad. It's a cold salad, and the jellyfish, the texture of it is just crunchy. It's very refreshing, and they usually marinate it with sesame sauce, and it's got a fresh taste to it. It's actually nice.
Even the UN wants us to eat jellyfish because they overpopulate the oceans.
I'm not sure if that should be the reason you should eat anything, but fair enough, fair enough.
It is a famous food in China because of its unique flavor.
Okay.
It is considered by many specialists that seafood is also responsible for the current spreading of the coronavirus in China at a faster speed.
Okay.
7. Scorpions.
Ooh.
Scorpions are also eaten in China.
I have to tell you this. Yes, when I made a couple of trips to China, right? And my first trip, I actually saw scorpions being sold in the streets of Beijing, really common. However, it's not like it's served in the streets where locals hang out. It's actually served in the streets where the tourists hang out. So the people that I actually saw eating scorpions were literally white people, tourists who were curious. I didn't see many local people consuming scorpions there at all. So anyway, just sharing that with you. So that's quite interesting.
They are served fried,
Ooh.
roasted, or grilled.
Okay.
Sometimes it is even served alive.
I didn't see it served alive. It was literally roasted already. I would have freaked out, but this is gross. Oh my.
It tastes like moist ground.
Ooh. Thanks for
They are sometimes put into traditional liquors and sometimes mixed with herbs.
Okay, this is common in China, and not only China actually, in many parts of Asia, they do use like scorpions and anything that has toxic.
These fried small scorpions are used as snacks.
Yep, these are the ones that I saw in the streets in Beijing. Very common, all consumed and eaten, sold to actually tourists, white people.
The stingers of these scorpions are not removed because they lose poison after they are exposed to heat.
Good to know.
They are also used for medicinal purposes in Chinese medicines.
Okay.
Scorpions are so frequently consumed in China that they often appear in the dishes of many restaurants.
Okay.
It is recommended that they should not be cooked at home.
That's a good tip. I agree with that. Listen to this guy.
6. Snake soup.
Okay. Seen that?
Snake soup, which is also known as gang, is prepared from 5 different types of snake meat.
Okay.
It is made from snake bones and meat along with other ingredients, such as mushrooms, chicken, chopped ginger, chrysanthemum leaves, and other herbs.
Okay.
But later on, it became common among other classes as well.
Okay.
Snake soup is also used for medicinal purpose in China because they believe that it cures ailments such as arthritis and improves blood circulation.
It's possible.
However, it is believed by many that the present coronavirus spreading at a very faster speed is due to snakes.
Ooh. Ooh.
5. Fried cicada.
Oh. This is disgusting. Oh my god. Ugh. God. Ugh. Honestly, I don't know. Insects creep me out.
Fried cicada is another weird food eaten in China. Cicada is a large insect with long, transparent wings. These cicadas are deeply fried and threaded on a stick. Cicadas are recommended to eat because the effect of their harmful attacks can destroy trees. They are famous because of their crunchy, crispy exterior and delicious buttery.
Look at this. ASMR, VASMR. What is wrong with you people watching stuff like this?
It is an excellent source of protein.
Gross.
Cicadas taste like mushy asparagus and shrimp. 4.
Ooh.
Pigeon on a stick.
Haha. Okay.
The pigeon on a stick is another street food popular in northern China.
Not only in northern China, all over Asia, even in Malaysia, okay? Pigeon itself is, it tastes a bit like chicken, a bit more gamey, obviously a lot smaller. The flesh itself is maybe a little bit, it's not as soft as chicken, but it's okay actually. It's quite common. It's on the gamier side. Maybe the texture feels a bit closer to maybe duck, I suppose. But that's pigeon. It's actually quite common, not only in China, all over Asia.
It has many flavors, such as spicy and barbecue. The serving size of this recipe is 1 per person because of the small size of these birds.
Okay.
Some vendors also have crabs, quails, and squids on sticks.
Yep. Okay.
But pigeons are preferred because they are succulent, savory, and tender. It is considered as a prized food in China and is a part of family celebrations and banquets.
Okay. Yeah, it's common.
3. Pig brain.
Oh gosh. That sounds kind of gross. Oh my goodness, pig brains. Oh, okay.
The boiled pig brain is used as a Chinese cuisine for centuries. The pig brain has the consistency of soft tofu and is usually cooked in spicy hot pot broth.
Oh gosh.
The Chinese love this recipe because of its rich buttery taste and wonderful texture. The pig brain is used for Tianma Zuno Tang in the southern part of China. It is believed that the pig brain triggers the illness and contains a high amount of cholesterol that is harmful to our health.
I believe you. Wow.
It is a very popular food in China, but a weird and crazy food for foreigners.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It looks pretty weird, to be honest. Yeah, it looks pretty nasty, to be honest. So let me know what you guys think about the food at the comment section below, guys. Would love to hear from you.
2. Balut.
Balut, okay. Filipino food.
The use of balut in China dates back to about 200 years ago.
Okay.
It is a developing duck egg that is...
This is really popular in the Philippines, okay? They do serve it in different areas in Malaysia also. Okay, it's basically like a fetus that's formed midway. I think that's the best description I can give you. Whoa, wow, far out, man.
In the shell after boiling. The egg is tipped up in the liquid in...
Not sure if you guys noticed that also. That did not look like a Chinese person.
On a hot summer day, it is as casual as an ice cream.
Oh my goodness.
Balut was once considered a high-class dish, but now enjoyed by everyone, usually with a cold beer.
Well, anything goes well with a cold beer. Seriously.
It is seasoned with soy sauce, vinegar, and salt.
You're in Asia. Everything is seasoned with soy sauce, vinegar, and salt.
It tastes like a custard.
Okay.
In China, balut is used as a late-night snack. 1. Duck blood soup.
Ah, okay.
Duck blood soup is common street food in China and is found in almost every noodle shop.
Well, okay, well, actually, I suppose duck blood soup and duck blood itself, I can't say it's common or uncommon. You can find it in different restaurants.
Fresh duck blood is cooled into its semi-solid state for preparing the soup.
Okay.
This blood is cooked and sliced into bite-sized blocks.
Okay.
When prepared, it is then served with pickled mustard root.
Yep, that's exactly how it looks like. But yeah, it looks like literally a block. That brown thing over there, that's actually what they do. It's they basically boil it and they solidify it into a block, and then they cut it into cubes and they serve it with your noodles, your soup, or whatever.
It is used by the Chinese as a late-night snack and as a quick and easy lunch option.
Oh.
It tastes great when paired with a glass of Tsingtao beer.
Anything tastes nice with beer, come on. Okay, so I thought that was actually quite interesting. This video, special credit to them. But yeah, I just wanted to add my final thoughts. I guess all I wanted to say was that, you know, if you think about it, the most affordable sort of source of protein is literally chicken and pork in this part of the world. So having said that, what do you think the majority of people would be consuming if that was the case? It definitely would be chicken or pork. So I think some of this stuff is that it's interesting, but it's not as mainstream as people, you know, at different parts of the world maybe imagine that, you know, they will be eating like frog legs and, you know, duck blood soup every day. That's definitely not the case, you know. It's probably something that you would probably try and have once in a while, but that's it. Anyway, so that's my commentary on this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As usual, if you enjoyed watching this video, consider subscribing, give us a thumbs up, and also hit that bell, and I will see you in our next video. Ciao!